Okay, let's see. We are live now. Yes, we are live. Okay, so we are starting to develop this game called Saro, short for Social Arena. What was the R for? Oh yeah, Social Arena Online, AR, Social Arena Online. And so far what I've done is Next.js Phaser. I just copied or cloned this repository which has a template of Next.js using Phaser 3.9 and TypeScript. So, bring down the music a little bit. So, what I'm trying to do here is build the foundations of this game, which is going to be a real-time multiplayer game played in the browser. So you are going to be able to play it anywhere, just accessing the browser, Google Chrome, Safari, whatever. And we're gonna have a sort of chat room where up to 120 players are gonna be in. They're gonna be able to socialize and stuff like chat. But then we're gonna have an area where we are going to play and battle against each other. Or actually not battle, but just attack enemies. Just destroy enemies. And like I actually don't have any certainty about how this game is going to look. I just know that I have some assets that I want to use. Where is it? It's here. I want to use these assets. The characters, I have already some characters. So I know I want to use these right here. Oh, wait. I know I want to use this that were created by a sprite sheet creator. And I'm also going to be able to be using some of these assets. For example, these environments, actually tile sets here. I'm going to be using some of these. So I'm going to be designing tile. I'm going to be designing the world using tile set. Wait. Tile. Oh, what was it? Do I have it installed? Let's see, where is it? Gaming. Programming. Actually, it's not here, but it doesn't matter. We are going to be adding the assets later anyways. So right now what I want to do is like lay out the foundation of how this game is going to look. And for that, I try to understand first the project, the structure of this Nextjs project that is using Phaser. I understood a little bit how the scenes work, how the life cycle of a scene works. We have the create, the change scene. We have some different lifespan methods. For example, here, this is a scene we have create. No, this is not actually a good example. We have, for example, boot. We have preload, create, destroyed, and that kind of stuff that manages the life cycle of a scene. So right now what I want to do is, and I'm using ChatGPT 5 by the way. So what I want to do right now is I want you to understand this project. We are going to start building. I want to lay out the map first. So yeah, that's what I want to do first. And yeah, I thought I had this program installed, tile set. I guess I don't. Actually, I'm gonna need to use that program, so yeah, let's see. I'm looking for the, let's see what's called, tile set. No. Tile editor, Linux. Tiled. Yeah. You help me out with that. Yeah, I'm looking for that program. I already forgot where it is installed. Let's see. So findings, project template, assets, loading. How do you want to lay out the map first? Tiled workflow recommended for real maps. Create a tile set PNG and a tiled map JSON. Load in preloader. Build layers. Option B, placeholder grid now fast. No. What can I implement? No assets required. No. No, I am going to be using tiled. That's the name of the program, right? Tiled, yeah. To create the map with the layers and stuff. I want this to be scalable and that players are able to explore the map. Can you tell me what the size should it be? Yeah, let's talk about that first. What? No. No, it is supposed to be on my computer. I just don't know the folder. Search for it. Okay, recommendations. Here it is. Why good balance between detail and performance works well across stacks of Indigo. Okay, the tile set, it recommends that it's a 32 pixel starting dimensions. 256, let's see, what's that? 256 divided by 32, that's 8. It's only 8 world size. Phaser coding, mobile friendly. Okay, number of tiles. Yeah. So it's gonna be 256 times 32. Yeah, it's gonna be 8,000 pixels. High-end desktop. Tileset constraints. Keep tileset atlas under 4,000 pixels to stay safe on WebGL. 32 pixel tiles with 2 pix margin spacing. Pack into 4096 atlas. Use one or few tilesets to minimize texture swaps. Layers suggested. Ground details below, collision details above, props, non-collidable decor. Object optional layer, spawns, portals. Camera world, set bounds these. Okay, I don't care about that right now, but tileset export as JSON, yeah. Next steps I propose. Confirm your target, desktop only versus desktop plus mobile. Confirm. You create in tiled. Okay, then I will load. Okay, I want the game to be mobile, actually desktop and mobile, and I am going to be using, let's see, sprite sheet creator. Yeah, this one. This open source project to generate the characters. So make sure we are compatible with the sizes exported by that project. Yeah. Ensure LPC compatibility, tile size, character scale, camera and depth rules. Okay, let's see. So the map dimensions, the universal LPC generator export character frame size for the with the character standing 48 plus by 60 pixels tall. Tile size use 32 by 32. Two tiles tall, which reads well in top down and gives broad asset ecosystem supports 32. Map dimensions. Default mobile plus desktop. Larger exploration still okay on mid-range desktop with phaser cooling. You can keep multiple regions as separate maps. Stream by scene, switch or preload background. Okay, I think 2 by 128 by 128 might be too big. I was thinking about something like Pokemon style. Let's see what it says. Because yeah, 128 by 128, it's going to be even difficult for me to like to design and everything. 128 pixels. So I'm not completely sure about that. Okay, let's see now. Pokemon style. Small house, suggested map sizes and tiles. Small house interior, 12 by 10. A large interior, small yard, plaza, town. Route, mid-size. These feel like classic Pokemon layouts while keeping loads instant on mobile and leaving room for exploration via multiple connected maps. Okay, yeah. Use an object layer portals in tile objects with map 2x to y transition scenes. Keep each map below 20 by 84, 2048. Wait, so if we do 2048 divided by 32, that's 64. So that's going to be 64 by 64. Layouts, tile, ground. Yeah, camera and scaling bounds. Town, 40 by 40. So that's going to be 1280. I think I deleted it. Yeah, okay. Place map TNG and tileset PNG in public assets tileset. Want to confirm which first map to build. Town. I'll wire loaders map rendering camera text status. Okay, so what my sprite sheet size should be then, I'm going to be using tile to design it. Tell me the sizes. Remember, it must be compatible with desktop and mobile and LPC style sprite sheets. What? I guess just there isn't any. Let's see. Okay, it's here. It's here. Downloads. Okay, I have two now. Close this now. Okay, now let's see. Um, 32 by 32. So let's create a new one. Wait, new project, new map. Works on desktop and mobile. Character frame size 64 by 64 per frame. Okay. Use the middle frame in each row as idle. let's see. Try to keep any single image. Example, if you had 64 frames in a 64 by 64, split before that. Okay, let's see now. Let's create a new one. Okay, I am starting the tiled program. Do I need to create a project or a map or a tile set? Can you guide me through the process? I need your help. I need your help. Create a new map. Add a tile set. Okay. Tile set. All right, let's do that. New map. Fixed. Tile size 32. Okay, 32. Pick one start. Wait, I don't understand. Why do the map sizes are different? Aren't they supposed to be a fixed size? And then we just create the town, route, or a house inside in the map. Let's see what it says. I need to explain the difference between using multiple smaller maps versus a single large one and propose an approach. I'll keep it concise with bullet points. Okay, why different map sizes? Different areas have different shapes and needs. Towns, routes, interiors. Using a single fixed world map for everything forces lots of empty space or awkward layouts. Splitting into smaller maps lets each area be sized efficiently and load quickly, especially on mobile. Two valid approaches. Approach A. One big fixed map. You carve out towns, routes, houses in a single map. Pros. One file. Continuous exploration without transitions. Approach B. Multiple small maps. Recommended Pokemon style. Separate per area. Town, route, house. Each map is sized for its purpose. Town, route. Transition between maps using portal objects. Pros. Fast loads on mobile. TD files. Match Pokemon structure. Okay, but what I don't understand is, so when we go to the town, we are only going to see a 40 by 40 map, and then when we go to the route, we are going to see a 64 by 16 map. Are there going to be black tiles, or is it going to be resize? I don't understand. I literally don't understand. Why do we have different map sizes? I thought we were gonna have just one big map, and then we were gonna draw in their houses, paths, and everything else there. If I had a camera works, it doesn't show black tiles instead it displays. No stretching. A 40 by 40 map isn't stretched to fit this. Tiles stay there to keep pixel. No black tiles. The camera is clamped to map bounds. You won't see beyond the map tiles. That's your screen viewport size is independent of map size. The camera shows a window over the map and camera. Okay. Fixed zoom. Keep. I don't understand really. Don't understand. Don't understand. Might need to give him a, let's see, map. Pokemon style game. Might need to give him a picture. How I want it to look like. Okay. I don't understand where are going to draw the grass and other stuff. We have a map. And then yeah, I really want to understand how is it going to do that? How are we going to like set up the foreground and the grass and everything? I need to explain how tiles are drawn. Yes, you need to explain that to me, because I am a little bit confused, just to say the least. Okay, look at the picture. I don't understand. Where are we going to draw the grass and other stuff? How to paint the grass, cliffs, buildings, etc. Think of each area, a town or a route, as its own canvas with its own dimensions. You don't paint grass for a route inside the town's map. You make a separate map sized appropriately for that area and paint inside its bounds. Town map. You paint all town tiles, ground, grass, paint all route, tiles, ground, tiles, cliffs, hands inside it. Find portal position. You never see outside the canvas because the camera is clamped onto them. Use consistent layers, so rendering depths is correct. Player under tree canopies over ground center. Ground collision props details above. Always painting the full content of that area inside its own canvas. Different canvases for different areas, shapes. Okay. The map is always the same size everywhere we go. That's what I don't understand. Like, how is it asking me to create maps, different sizes maps? All right, I need to address a common misunderstanding. The viewport size in Pokemon GBS is consistent, but the actual map sizes differ. The screen displays a fixed number of tiles, like 15 by 20. Okay, I think like I kind of understand now. Is the on-screen viewport, you always see about the same number of tiles on screen at a fixed zoom. Actual maps vary per area. Okay, I think I kind of understand now. I kind of understand now. Wait, how many credits have I wasted here just trying to understand what GPT is trying to do? Add one tile decorated border. How do I do this? I just okay. And just paint a portion of it, filling the rest with border. Avoid tiles. Pros: you need uniform files. Okay, I kinda understand now. Okay, kinda understand now. So if we make the town a 40 by 40, what is the viewport going to be? Meaning how many tiles are actually going to be on the scene? Okay, I think I kind of get it now. Yeah, so it is asking me to draw or create different map sizes. Because for example, like here in Pokemon we have like different cities. Those are different maps, and they are of different sizes. For example, when we enter a cave, the size is different than when we enter a house or something like that. So yeah, I understand that now. Okay, viewport pixels, visible tiles, visible width 32 by 24. So on a 40 by 40 tile, you'll see about 32 by 24 tiles at once. The camera can pan to see the rest. Bounded to 40. Okay. Town 40 by 40. Map is larger than viewport, so camera pans freely, no void showing. Okay. Okay then, I want to create a town but manage like a coordinates system where I can travel in the x-axis and see an extension of the town, so we don't have to render it all at once, and keep exploring that way. What do you think? Holy crap, man. I want to create a town but manage like a coordinate system. A long town as edges and chunks, each a normal town, and stream them as the camera moves. The viewport stays constant. We mount unmount chunks, so you only render what's near the player. Chunk size 40 by 40 tiles per chunk. Viewport. Current as neighbor chunks via create chunks tile map with an X offset. Keep a dictionary of mountain chunks. As the camera crosses a threshold of chunk A, load and unmount. Always set camera bounds to current mountain. Mark collectible tiles in the tile set and paint them on collision. Ensure cliff path edges align at the rightmost column of chunk I and leftmost column of chunk I plus. If using physics bodies from tile layers, in each chunk portals object to chunk. When the player overlaps, switch current. Sure. Okay, camera and performance. Okay, we are not only going to be having in the x-axis also the y-axis and maybe z-axis to go upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, that might make sense. Also, doesn't it make sense to create the maps the size of the viewport, which was, what did it say, 32 by 24, I think it was. Yeah, 32 by 24. Yeah, I want to set this clear before I start creating a simple version of a map. Also, doesn't it make sense to create the maps? Generalized chunk with floor Z, proposed chunk size versus viewport. I need to explain chunking in 2D. Making chunks exactly to viewport size is possible but not ideal. Load unload will happen very frequently as the camera crosses edges. You risk visible seams if the camera hovers near a boundary. Harder to place that. Okay. Tile size 32 by 32 fixed to viewport. Each floor is a separate layer. Mount current chunks. Okay, then let's do 64 by 48 maps. And what else? And I will start creating, let's see. I'm gonna start creating X1, X2, no wait, -1, actually I don't need this, -1 +1 and no X1 and -1 and -1. I think that'll cover, let's see, we need to cover 9 spaces. We have 7, so we also need, let's see, we have x0, x1, y0. We have x negative, y0. We have y negative. Okay, I know which ones we need. We need, yes, this one and this one right here. No, wait, we have 8. We need one more. Let's see. Minus. All right, let's go around. We have x plus. Then I need to see a 9 by 9, I mean 3 by 3 grid. So we have these, the 0 by 0. We need also x plus y0. We need the x plus y plus, which is this one. Then we need the y plus, oh, that's the one we're missing. Y plus, oh no, it's here. Y plus x0, then minus x and minus y. No, actually, minus x and plus y. Minus x plus y, this one. Yeah. Now, minus x and y, y0, yes. And then minus x and minus y. Oh, that's the one we're missing. Minus x and minus y. Yeah, and then y0, no, actually x0 and minus y, and 1 plus 1, yeah. Okay, we're gonna create those to start. These to start. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna do the basic. We're just gonna create them all the same. We're just gonna put an identifier in each map so we know we've crossed a map, so we know when we can identify when we are on a map. Okay, chunk size, so it was what, 46 by 48. That's gonna be then 64 by 48. No, wait, I messed up. 64. So it's gonna be then 64 and then 48. Yeah. So that's gonna be 32 by 24. Yeah. So width, it's gonna be, the width is gonna be 64. The height is gonna be 48. Yeah, I think it's gonna be this. Width 64, yeah. 48, render order, write down, infinite, off, write down, yes. Export as tile layer format. Okay. Okay. It's going to be comma separated values. So we are here now. Okay, it is big. So it is big. Yeah. Okay, use one shared PNG tile set. Okay, so we said we have the assets here. Tile set. We have some here. I like this one. Terrain. We might be able to use this one, or if not, let's see. Sprite tile sets. Pixel crawler. Environment. Tile sets. 40 by 40, 46. Okay, no, I kind of liked this one better. Yeah. Let's just see another one. Tile set edits. Grass, cliff. Tile maps. No, these are way too small. How many tiles? No. Tiles. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be fine. Terrain. Wait. Okay then. So how do we do this then? public assets. Let's put it here. This one, terrain. Here in assets. That's right. Use one shared. Is it somewhere? Tile set? It's not. Margin spacing. Okay, so I think now I need to add a tile set. Add it from here, public assets, terrain. Yep. Tile width. Yeah, okay. Layers, same names in every chunk. So we're gonna have properties. Okay. Wait, but more layers. Okay, so for now, layers, tile layer. We are going to have I'm gonna open this one. Ground details, cliffs, wall collisions, props below, low props that never cover the player. Building bases, walls that player cannot go behind. Building base. Props mid-high props that can be walked behind partially. Special props above. Roofs. Interacts, object layers, meta control, spawns, player spawn points, portals, roof mask. Lower building body walls if you split buildings. Props below your decoration lower. Props mid your decoration middle. Decoration middle. Have windows or doors. Okay, let's see. How much have I used? 418. Okay. Yeah, the thing is that I am going to be creating, for example, doors or houses, for example, these buildings. And the buildings have, like, I'm gonna put the wall, but then on top of the wall, I'm gonna put a window. And here, for example, I'm gonna put the door, and the door goes in front of this thing right here. And then we have a shadow. For example, this one right here should go behind, so that's why I need so many layers. Okay, recommendation: multiple creation layers are fine. Face circles. Adopt the exact layer names in order across all chunks. Keep your middle layer upper lower for fine detail. Ensure. Once you're first, you say with the layer, load and create layers in this order. Enable collision. Maintain. and cutaways. Okay. Okay. I am going to use these layers then. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have overlay. I already forgot what overlay is for. Let's see. What was overlay for? I think it was just to like put stuff on top. Yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. Yeah, in this one it doesn't show close without saving, but it shows. It should show on. It should show on this one. Yeah, on this one it should show. Well, I think, I'm not sure. Ground upper. Decoration. Middle. Decoration. Lower shadow. Then the ground. Yeah, I already forgot what the overlay was for. But okay. Tiles used for blocking must have a tile property collides true in the tile set. Yeah, I can't set that property here, but I guess in the JSON file we'll set that. Let's see, tile set used for blocking. Okay, if your collision layer is purely for logic, not visible, make it an object layer. Collision objects. Otherwise, keep it as a tile layer and we'll read colliding tiles from it. Purely for logic. I think they're going to be visible. Chunk size, file name, style set. Create the first chunk with the layer stack above. All right. I'm going to see if I can copy and paste all of these. Oh man, I can't. But let's see what I can do is, maybe what I can do is, okay, so I'm gonna town XYZ. What I can do is I am going to save it as here. Public assets. Yeah, save. So now let's see if now I'm able to see this. Yeah. So let's see if layers. Okay, I have 2, Control J. They are a lot. They are a lot. They're going to be a lot. All right, now let's see. The first one is going to be overlay. Second one is collision. Oh, wait. Yeah. How do I clean it? Delete. What's now? Make this bigger. Okay. All right, I'm just going to delete it and create a new one. Remove layer, yeah. So the second one's gonna be decoration upper number 2. Because as the number increases, it's on top. The layer is gonna be on top. Then we're gonna have 0. Then upper shadow, which is gonna be below all of the decoration upper. Then middle, we should also have a middle shadow. And a lower. For now, we're only going to have one lower. Lower shadow. Yep. And ground upper. Wait. Let's bring this down. So this is going to be ground upper and finally ground. Hey, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're building a game. We're trying to vibe code a game, but right now the vibe coding is essentially non-existent because we are building the maps from this game. Overlay. Okay, collisions. So let's see, let me try to mimic or try to copy this design. So in ground we're basically, oh no, we're basically going to have all the grass. Yep. I already forgot how do you make this bigger? I can't believe. Oh wait. We need to do this in ground. Rectangular. How do we make this bigger? Okay, I think it's this, yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so this is gonna be the ground, which doesn't look nice, honestly. It doesn't look nice at all. So I guess what I'm gonna do instead is, let's see, going to do ground upper. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. I need to terrain bush. Need to create a terrain bush, but I already forgot how to do that. Wait, what's this? Terrain fill mode. I think it's this. No. Terrain fill mode. No, it's definitely not this. Definitely not this. Wait. Oh man, I already forgot how to do this. Shape fill tool. Is there a way to clean the layer properties? Visible. I think I'm just gonna remove it. Just do ground up. Ground up. Upper. Yeah, okay, let's leave it like that for the moment. Now, so I want to save these for now. Since I don't know how to ground upper. Terrain bush. These. Stamp bush. It's not these either. Shape fill tool, no. Damn. I forgot how to do this. Okay. going to write a 0. The coordinates. I'm just going to write the coordinates in here. It's going to be 0, 0. Wait. Yeah. So that's going to be it. Now let's create second one. Which is going to be actually okay, I created just copy the path. I created can you create 8 more copies, just changing the name. Okay, I created that file. I need you to recreate the other files using a command cp, because it's going to be easier for you to do. Okay, compression level -1. Use a command for that. Yeah, I don't want it to literally copy and paste everything. Use the shell command to duplicate into the A requested file names. Yes, exactly. That's what I want you to do. Whoa. Yep. Sailing. Okay. I'm gonna open -1, and I'm going to delete all of this. Oh wait, ground upper. Actually, just remove, create ground upper. Control Shift and down. Ground upper. This is going to be -1 -1. this. Yep. Now let's do -1, 0. Oh, shoot. -1, 0. Cancel. XY properties. Tile set name is house. Yeah, do that. Thing with the properties that you need to do. First, I'm gonna commit this change just in case something goes wrong. Add, yep, town map. Okay, that was it. We're gonna continue developing this tomorrow. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I see you guys in the next one.